Hello, my name is Amy Bortmus, and this video is part of a career interview assignment that is for my capstone in psychology, Psych 491 at Liberty University. Today, I will be sharing what I learned from interviewing Jennifer Green, who is a licensed professional counselor, or LPC. My goal was to learn more about the counseling profession, what inspired her career, how she approaches helping clients, and what advice she has for students who may be interested in pursuing counseling as a career. Jennifer Green earned her Master's of Arts in Clinical Mental Health Counseling from Colorado Christian University and became a licensed professional counselor in 2024. Interestingly, counseling was not her first career path. After graduating from high school, she earned a bachelor's degree in history, but did not start pursuing her master's degree until she was 40 years old. She explained that personal family experiences and trials ultimately led her towards counseling. Rather than viewing those experiences as setbacks, she believes they prepared her to understand and help others who are struggling. She also shared that her faith played a significant role in her journey. Jennifer believes that God opened the right doors at the right time, allowing her to establish her private counseling practice about 2 years ago. One of the most interesting parts of our conversation was learning about her counseling philosophy. Jennifer does not strictly follow the traditional medical model, which often focuses primarily on diagnosing or treating symptoms. Instead, she emphasizes identifying and addressing the root cause of emotional and psychological struggles. Rather than simply placing a bandage on someone's symptoms, she works to understand why those symptoms developed in the first place and helps clients work through those deeper issues. Her private practice also operates very differently than many counseling offices. She doesn't accept insurance, and she doesn't advertise her services. Instead, her practice has grown entirely through referrals and word of mouth. This has allowed her to build a very specific client population. Jennifer primarily works with adults who are generally functioning well in their daily lives. Many of her clients own businesses, have established careers, and appear successful from the outside. However, they may be feeling stuck personally, struggling in relationships, or experiencing symptoms of anxiety or depression while still maintaining their responsibilities. Although her clients come from many different religious beliefs and cultural backgrounds, Jennifer said she strives to meet each person exactly where they are, without judgment, and tailor her approach to their individual needs. She also explained that there are certain situations she refers to other professionals. For example, she does not work with clients who are actively struggling with addiction. Instead, she refers them to treatment programs that specialize in addiction recovery. Likewise, if a client requires a medical diagnosis or psychiatric treatment for mental illness, she collaborates with or refers them to the appropriate medical professionals. This shows me and demonstrates the importance of recognizing the limits of one's professional role and ensuring that clients receive the most appropriate care. Another aspect of Jennifer's work that stood out to me is her long-standing interest in homeopathy. She has studied homeopathy for over 13 years and incorporates higher order work into her counseling practice when appropriate. While this is not part of traditional counseling education, it reflects her commitment to viewing clients as whole people and considering multiple aspects of healing and wellness. When I asked Jennifer what she finds most fulfilling about being a counselor, her answer was both thoughtful and memorable. She compared personal growth to watching a flower bloom in a time-lapse video. She explained that real change rarely happens overnight. Instead, growth occurs gradually, layer by layer. As clients continue to doing the hard work of healing, they slowly become healthier, stronger, and more confident. Jennifer said she loves witnessing that transformation because it reminds her that meaningful change is possible when people remain committed to the process. I also asked what she finds most challenging about working as a counselor today. Jennifer expressed concern about the increasing belief that AI, including tools like ChatGPT, can replace therapy. While she does recognize that technology can provide information support, she believes it cannot replace genuine human connection. According to Jennifer, her clients come to her not simply for answers, but to be heard, understood, supported, and accepted without judgment. She believes that creating a safe therapeutic relationship is something technology cannot fully replicate because counseling depends on empathy, trust, and authentic human interaction. Our conversation also covered the importance of continuing education throughout a counselor's career. Jennifer explained that maintaining her counseling license in the state of Tennessee, where we are, requires her to complete at least 10 hours of continuing education every year. In addition, every 2 years, she must complete ethics training, and every 5 years, she must complete training in suicide prevention. All of her continuing education must be approved through organizations such as the NBCC, which is the National Board for Certified Counselors, or the TLPCA, which is the Tennessee Licensed Professional Counselors Association. In 2025, she completed 10 hours of in-person training focused on somatic interventions for trauma. She believes that expanding her knowledge allows her to better serve her clients and remain current with developments in the counseling profession. She chooses to pursue learning beyond what is required. One experience she was especially excited to share, and I thought was pretty cool, was traveling to the United Kingdom for 12 days last year to study at the Bosch Center. There she learned more about the teachings of Dr. Edward Bosch, a physician whose work in homeopathy she greatly admires. Jennifer described Dr. Bosch as someone who was far ahead of his time, believing that emotional well-being and physical health are deeply connected. This experience reinforced her passion for lifelong learning and holistic approaches to counseling. Finally, I asked Jennifer what advice she could give students like me who are considering becoming counselors. Her advice centered on passion, personal wellness, and purpose. She encouraged students to choose a career they genuinely love and one that lights them up inside. She emphasized that counseling can be emotionally demanding, making self-care and soul care and caring for one's emotional health is essential throughout a counselor's career. She also encouraged students to seek mentors who understand the profession and can offer wisdom and guidance. Because of Jennifer's Christian faith is central to her life, she also encouraged future counselors to draw near to the Lord, trust His guidance, and have faith that He will direct their paths. Overall, the interview with Jennifer gave me a much deeper understanding of the counseling profession. I learned that effective counseling involves much more than simply giving advice or treating symptoms. It requires empathy, patience, ongoing education, ethical responsibility, and the ability to build trusting relationships with clients. Jennifer's story also demonstrates that it is never too late to pursue a meaningful career and that personal experiences can become powerful tools for helping others. Thank you for watching, and I hope this interview summary has provided valuable insight into the work of a LPC, licensed professional counselor, and the many ways counselors make a positive difference in people's lives.